Hey guys, happy Memorial Day. It's story time. Did you know that there's enough stone walls in New England to reach around the planet over 9 times? Approximately 240,000 miles of stone walls. Why? Why does New England look the way it does when you go in the woods if you're there? Because of this guy. Take a look at those fuzzy little dudes. Merino sheep. See, back in 1800, right around there, Napoleon had basically the entire wool market locked up. These merino sheep were crossbred to have the softest wool and the most wool per weight of body of sheep. Nothing came close. And they made it so that it was completely illegal to try and get these sheep out of, Portugal and Spain. Penalties were, you could be strung up. On top of that, they also tariffed the wool that was coming out of their countries, okay? Very, very high amount of tariffs. Tariffs, why does that sound familiar? So it turns out that 1808, the Napoleonic Wars started, and Napoleon's focus went from making sure they were very diligent about making sure these sheep didn't make it out to obviously a different campaign. During that time, a very opportunistic fellow by the name of William Jarvis, who was the U.S. ambassador to Spain at the time, managed to smuggle several thousand merino sheep out of Spain. And it wasn't easy. The route that he had to take was so circuitous to get them out of there. It was no easy feat. And this was absolute rebellion. I mean, this was like a game changer. A lot of these sheep ended up in his farm in Wethersfield, Vermont. So, around 1808, there was, like I said, several thousand. Within the next couple decades, remember this number, there was over 7 million. So a few thousand to 7 million sheep. Okay, that's how we plot this number. Based upon that, this stone wall and many others that are in the middle of the woods, that's because they had to literally take 75% of the land below 2,000 feet elevation and turn it into grazing land. These stone walls are meant to separate people's properties. They also meant to separate the sheep from the crops. And guys, there's more to the story. I'm going to break it up a little bit so that it's manageable. But again, this is a super fascinating thing of why everything you see here looks the way it does has a large part to do with these guys right here.